Abuja. A compliment of the season from all of us here at Citizen FM Abuja. Welcome to the news at noon. I am Lawrence Omoite. As Nigerian Christians join their brethren globally to celebrate Christmas, Christian leaders are reminded that the season is not about merriment alone, as the spiritual aspect is even more important. Significance of the birth and mission of the Lord Jesus Christ should be the reason for the season.
Mr. President, you have no excuse before God, before the people of Nigeria, because God has answered your prayer. For this is our moment, our date with history. Now all eyes are on you, our prayer for a united country are with you. You have promised us a renewed hope agenda.
Our greatest problem in Nigeria is our distorted sense of value. That is why we are where we are. We believe that money is everything. If you have to kill, to steal, to lie, to do all manner of terrible things in order to get more money, it's allowed.
Still on Christmas, state governors have urged Christians to show genuine love to everyone to enhance the needful peaceful coexistence and development of the country. The governors urge Nigerians to continue to pray for leaders and pray for peace of the country.
So my message to all the negotiators is to remain hopeful, is to know that indeed what we're going through is not peculiar to us, and better times are ahead of us.
This is a season to show love. Do something for someone this season. Make someone smile in whatever way. Say something nice to somebody. Do something nice to somebody. Tend to somebody's need and leave no one behind.
Presidential spokesman Ajuri Ngelale says his principal, President Bola Tinubu, will continue to intervene in states battling political crisis if such development will affect the country. The Nigerian leader has had to intervene in political crisis in Ondo and Rivers states, despite criticisms claiming President Tinubu's action undermined governments of such states. Ajuri believes it was a move in the right direction.
The destabilization of a particular region or state or a subnational entity could potentially turn into a national conflagration. If the president sees that, he's not going to sit by as the president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces and fold his hands and keep quiet. He's going to step in, and that's what he's done. I think Nigerians expect of him a responsible leadership. That is to say that if you are the commander-in-chief of the armed forces and your primary objective is to make sure that the Nigerian people are safe, that they are able to operate in an environment that is stable, in an environment that does not place them in any form of insecurity, then you know that if a political crisis is devolving into something that is generating man-made insecurity, the president needs to step in, and he took that.
Governor Caleb Mutfwang of Plateau State has condemned the Christmas Eve simultaneous attacks by assailants on over 15 communities in Bokus and Barkinladi local government area of the state. The governor further noted that he would approach President Bola Tinubu to give clear instructions to security agents to protect the people on the plateau against their land-grabbing attackers.
This indeed has been a very gory Christmas for us. We have had to celebrate with a heavy heart. Unprovoked attacks were unleashed on several of our communities. As I'm talking to you, it has been a very, very terrifying Christmas for us here on the plateau. The reason why we have enjoyed relative peace up until this moment is because of the kind of arrangements we put in place. But obviously it shows that those arrangements are not adequate. What we have had to do is to motivate the security agencies on ground to make sure that they perform optimally. And I would say to some extent that I give credit to the Nigerian Army and other security agencies the mobile police that have been deployed to the areas of conflict. Now, sometimes, when you think you are achieving the target, then probably you relax a little bit.
Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara says he is committed to implementing the 8 points presidential peace agreement on the political crisis in the state. Governor Fubara stated this in a Christmas broadcast on Monday morning.
Let me also use this opportunity to express our profound gratitude to our dear President, Asuwaji Bola Tinubu, for wading into near-crisis situation that almost punctuated a prevailing peace in our dear state. Indeed, by this singular effort, our dear President has demonstrated that he loves River State and cherished nothing short of a reign of perfect peace in our states with his presidential peace proclamation. Mr. President Peace Proclamation has naturally elicited mixed reaction from our people and across the country. I have taken some time to study the terms therein and have come to the conclusion that it is certainly not a death sentence. It affords some way towards a lasting peace and stability in our dear states. Accordingly, I reaffirm my acceptance of the Presidential Peace Proclamation and my commitment to implementing both the spirit and the letter of the declaration.
The All Progressives Congress has pegged the cost of its expression of interest and nomination forms at 20 million naira for senatorial contestants ahead of the February 3rd national and state Houses of Assembly by-elections across the country. According to a notice by the National Organizing Secretary of the party, Suleiman Arugungu, he explained that the expression of interest form for senatorial seat was 3 million naira, while the nomination form for the same position would cost 17 million naira. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party has released a timetable and schedule of activities for the contestants into senatorial House of Representatives and State Assembly seat. The PDP timetable released was signed by the party's National Organizing Secretary, Umar Baturi. The sale of nominations, expression of interest, and delegates form will begin on December the 28th. And on the foreign scene, Russia has confirmed one of its warships has been damaged in a Ukrainian attack on Black Sea port. The airstrike took place at the Feodosia in Russian-occupied Crimea early on Tuesday morning. Russia's Ministry of Defense said the large landing ship was struck by Ukrainian aircraft carrying guided missiles. And in sport, World Football Governing Body FIFA has moved the 2024 FIFA Under-20 World Women's World Cup qualifying rounds first leg match between Nigeria and Burundi from Bujumbura to Dar es Salaam in nearby Tanzania, as the world body has deemed the pitch unfit to host the game. There's also been clarified that following the expansion of the FIFA Under-20 World Cup to a 24 tournament event, it was like it was in the last edition in Costa Rica, the granting of 2 more slots to Africa. The fixture between Nigeria and Burundi will be the final qualifying round, with the winner over to picking up a ticket to Colombia. And as a Citizen FM News at noon, I'm Lawrence Omoiti. Good afternoon.
The issues. Everybody respected that because it was coming from the president.
Theory behind it, the way the people took the battle in their hands.
Some civil servant retire without a roof over his head.
The cause.
If we cannot trust you, then you cannot take the ticket of this country.
Good thing cannot be divulged from those who cause the crisis. Honestly,